Another I give students is the muddiest point, that your confusions are actually clues to your learning. So let's stick with that. So what's the muddiest point today? Where was I confused? Let me lean into that a little bit. How do we use errors as information? And that's part of having a feedback loop where students are actually being able to do their own gap analysis. So these are small things that when students are given those tools, but coached so they're not just one-off strategies, but literally empowering tools, now the student can never unsee the parts, purposes, and complexities.
It's almost like, in addition to helping students learn how to learn, we want them to learn how to love the struggle of learning.
That's right. But here's the thing about that. You cannot love the struggle until you feel you're progressing. So competence precedes confidence. And we know this because the brain has something called the progress principle, that we get a dopamine hit when we make progress. So say we need a 10, we need to get to 10, whatever the scale is, doing whatever. And we started at a 2, and after 3 weeks, we're at a 5. Now, we could be bummed, like, oh, I'm at a 5, but it's like, oh, if I look back, I actually see I started at a 2. Wow, if I keep going, I'm on the right path. When you see that you have made progress, your brain gives you a dopamine hit. It says, this has been hard, but keep going. So when we leverage that competence is and that dopamine hit generate that feeling we call confidence. And we have it kind of backwards. We're trying to get the kids confident and excited and curious when they are struggling destructively. So our coaching has to just set the conditions that get students more of that positive. So if we know that there is some ground for them to make up coming out of the pandemic, we are going to have to leverage that intellectual curiosity. We're going to have to leverage the productive struggle and coach students how to do that. That shouldn't take us an academic year. The first 6 weeks, every teacher should be committed to helping students understand how to use errors as information. Here we've set up a feedback loop, and now I'm going to coach you through that. Hell, Serena Williams, the GOAT, needs a coach. Why? She doesn't have eyes in the back of her head. She wants to improve. Tiger Woods, at the height of his mastery of golf, had a coach. Why? It is about the process of improvement. And when we deny that to students, we are ensuring that we won't make progress on